let's go to probably the player of the game, Taron Johnson, our dog. And on this play, this interception, this is our easy loan auto sales play of the game. His interception against Flacco was a thing of beauty. Great work by him. And I loved his explanation after the game when it came to this. And so we'll break that down here in a second, but I want you to listen into his audio from his post-game presser as we move forward in this film and what happened on this play. Oh, you can't hear it, can we?
No, here.
Why?
Man, this is what happens when we go live. As Eric starts to pull that up. Just again, a really nice play from Taron. Oh, there we go.
Here we go. All right. So listen in. This is from the Dolphins game, guys.
I'm not sure what he was saying, but I've seen that play before, you know what I'm saying, against a different team, and I played it differently. I mean, we was in a different call too, but in the game, I seen it, I played it differently, and I feel like they were expecting me to play it a different way, and I took the ball.
So I'll break down what he meant there. So different call. This is more of a cover 6 look, but I think the technique that Flacco was expecting was very similar to this. So I want you to pay attention to the guys I circled, Taron, Damar Hamlin there, and how they're kind of messing with their stems there and, you know, being up near the line of scrimmage and then dropping off. But watch the technique that Taron uses on this play. So on the snap, cover 6, he is looking to trap that tight end right there. Usually when a tight end runs an out or if they run like a curl, he jumps it. So that is him trapping if that happens. But on this play, there was no reason for him to trap this because it was just like a simple curl over the middle of the field. And that's how they snuck the wide receiver down the seam. Now, in the Colts game, it was a little different. It was a different call, first of all. It was more of a cover 3 look with a 5-man pressure, you know, kind of similar to what the Bills were using on those run stunts. So you see him up near the line of scrimmage. You see Damar Hamlin come down on the snap. And right here, with this out route coming, Joe Flacco is expecting Taron to jump this and trap it. And that's why he thinks he can just sail this route, like you saw to Hill, right down the seam. But as Bobby Babbage said, no, Taron did a better job with his technique on this play, hung a little high, did not jump that, did not trap that tight end, which in many ways he could have and been all right. He hung back, showed a little patience, and he was rewarded for that, right, Anthony?
Yeah.
For the interception and then the house call. And that's why this play is our easy loan auto sales play of the game. Taron Johnson putting up 6 points for the Bills defense.
Love to see the film study and the preparation make its way into you know, the post-game pressers and the in-game stuff. And again, this is another one you could see it right on the broadcast in Taron's drop is as that little stick route happens from the tight end from Mo Alley Cox. You can see Taron, even from Flacco's perspective, right? Like it looks like Taron is about to settle, and trap and sit on this route. And so Flacco's thinking, okay, you know, we know the Bills will play cover 3. Also, everybody in the league plays cover 3. It's still the predominant coverage in the league. I'm going to hit this seam ball, which he did later in the game to Josh Downs. So this is something that they wanted to do. He's thinking he's got it. And like you said, Taron just played it differently and didn't settle, continued to kind of work upfield and carry a little bit with Downs. And you can tell from the way Flacco put this ball, he was trying to drop it in and kind of let Downs come back to it a little bit. He puts it away from Benford on the outside, from Taylor Rapp as that post safety. And you guys can see that as Downs tries to catch this ball once Flacco throws it, you can see him it's like Flacco's trying to throw
like
it.
Tua drops it in there usually, right?
To make him kind of settle in that zone rather than lead him a little bit. But because Taron continued to sink, he gets in that window and intercepts it. And then you get the added bonus of being able to take it to the house. Like just a really good job from him. Great work and effort from Rasul Douglas, who you highlighted there, making the block on the front end. This was such a nice tone setter early on. First play of the game, you come out. And I think this kind of also set the tone a little bit, like kind of mentally for Flacco a bit in a turnover game. He's taken care of the ball traditionally these past couple of years in the twilight of his career. And you kind of Jedi mind trick him a little bit on that first play. And again, different coverage, bit different scenario versus what we saw in the Miami game, but a similar, you know, route concept that Taron is defending, playing it differently, and it paying huge dividends.
Yeah, this is awesome stuff. And just watch, I got it in slow motion. Watch Flacco. He's looking right at that tight end, trying to bait Taron. You see him kind of take his hand off the ball and almost step like he's going to throw the tight end. But then watch his helmet just go up the field more rather than to the tight end. So very good patience by Taron and great technique, as Bobby Babbage said in his presser, and then the wherewithal to take it to the house. That's why this play, like you said, was a tone setter early for Flacco and the Colts, and the Bills defense being on the road. An area and a stadium where they haven't had all that much success recently. So good work by them to set the tone. And that's why this interception is our Easy Loan Auto Sales play of the game. Taron Johnson, once again, our guy, our dog, making an impactful play, probably the most important player on the Bills defense this year.
Absolutely. And it was also fun, too, to see him and another really great nickel and Kenny Moore for the Colts, like, duel a little bit in this game, each making some plays against the run and the pass. Yeah, really cool to see two of the best at their position go at it. Again, the making it look easy. Easy Loan Auto Sales play of the game, sponsored by our friends at Easy Loan Auto Sales, who, regardless of your credit situation, Easy Loan can help get you behind the wheel and on the road to better credit. All of their vehicles include a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty, and with 3 convenient locations in Buffalo, Lockport, and Niagara Falls, they can get you driving today. Go to easyloanauto.com to start your accelerated approval. Thank you very much to them as always. And got to add Taron into the record books for making it look easy play as we start to tally these up for our end of the year awards.